Greetings from Bulgaria, I'm Volk, and this video will be an overview of the Sniper and Gunslinger changes that BioWare is preparing for us for patch 4.0 Knights of the Fallen Empire digital expansion for our favorite MMO Star Wars The Old Republic. First, just like with the other previous videos and with the other future videos, until we finish all these series with changes for the specific classes, we will go over a little bit more details about the general changes. These apply to every class and they will happen at every class for the same level. So, general class and combat changes. The utilities are being altered a little bit. To help myself, I will first activate a random discipline and show you that the utility points are, as always, 7 in total available at level 60. They will remain 7 in total points. Unfortunately, BioWare this time is not adding an extra utility point because of lack of time for balancing that extra point. But currently we have 3 points in tier 1 which are granted at level 11, 19 and 27. The new tier 1 utility point gains will be 17, 25 and 33. Basically they are raising up the levels a little bit because the new level cap is raised as well. The 2 points for tier 2 will be granted to us at level 49 and 41. Quickly showing over, 4th point is 35, the 5th point is 43, going a little bit higher. Tier 3 is giving the last points at level 57 and 65. This will ensure that we will get something at level 65. With the discipline active ability levels, starting at level 10, just like it is now, we will be receiving a new discipline-specific active ability every 16 levels. And compared to Shadow of Revan, the only change is here. This ability, instead of level 41, will be granted to us at level 42. And by this ability, I mean the ability on this slot for every class. Because sometimes BioWare is actually moving abilities up and down in the discipline tree. So a little bit later on, we will see if follow through remains here or maybe it's moved. But the major point is for 41, the ability goes up to 42 and the ability on slot 57 goes at level 58. We will still receive those for free and automatically as we level. We don't need to visit trainer for these specific abilities. If you don't know, the utility points are marked with a blue triangle, the active abilities are marked with a green border, and the pale blue border on the square is a passive ability. Remember, active abilities every 16 level, passive abilities every 4 levels starting at level 12. The only change about the passive abilities is that the last one gained at level 59 will be gained at level 60. Going into a little bit more details now with the specific disciplines. Oh, first, of course, I forgot that the new ability trained at level 61 for all snipers and all gunslingers regardless of your spec, it will be called Imperial Preparation for the sniper and Bag of Tricks for the gunslinger. It resets the active cooldown on evasion or dodge, countermeasurement, surrender, shield probe, defense screen, cover pulse, pulse detonator, entrench, hunker down, and covert escape, hightail it. This ability has a base cooldown of 3 minutes and it's off of the global cooldown. I don't know exactly why BioWare thinks that this specific ability that is a reset on a very long cooldown needs to be off the global cooldown, but every time it's awesome when they fit something new off of the grid. You know that when ability is off of the global cooldown means it can be activated at any point, just not while you're channeling. Specific changes to marksmanship or sharpshooter. I already have the sniper marksmanship here. Say hello to Screed, by the way. He is my kind of long forgotten sniper. He used to be my main ult when I was playing Empire main. Right now he is using some kind of weird gear that I don't remember even if I have upgraded it since level 55, probably not, judging by the HP. So any stats and any DPS points here you might see, don't take them as anything realistic. This isn't endgame, even at level 60 now. But specifically, the new passive skill for the marksmanship or sharpshooter. Marksman's finesse or sharpshooter's touch. Snipe Charge Burst grants Marksman's Finesse, Sharpshooter's Touch, increasing the armor penetration and damage dealt by your next follow-through or trick shot by 10%. It stacks up to 2 times. So we have a passive buff for follow-through. Follow-through trick shot will be learned at level 42 instead of 41, as we already learned. The same goes for volley or burst volley. It will go from 57 to 58. Haunted Shots is going to be trained at level 60 instead of 59, so pretty much the same thing. Moving over to the second one, Engineering or SWTOR. The new passive skill for this discipline is called Field Command or Conflagration. It increases the critical chance of your area of effect abilities by 15%. Very, very nice passive ability, if you ask me. 15% is a huge boost, mind you. So, Plasma Probe or Incendiary Grenade is now trained at level 42 instead of 41. Absolutely the same change as with the other classes, nothing specific. Remember, when I say the ability is moved from this level to that level, it means you just train the same ability, but in different point, at different moment of your leveling process. The ability remains the same, obviously, depending on your gear and level, the damage will be different. But the description that I'm mousing over will remain the same until BioWare or unless BioWare decides to change something. But of course, if they do, they will announce it. We have less than 2 months until the expansion at the time of recording the video, so I'm actually confident that what I'm telling you now and what BioWare released in their developer blog will be the real changes coming with the expansion. Maybe some percentages here or there will change, but that's kind of irrelevant. Instead of 5% here for this one, you might get 3%. And this is all because of balancing, which is exactly happening right now. Continuing on with the changes, Plasma Probe or Incendiary Grenade is the ability we already covered. EMP Discharge or Sabotage is going up to level 58 from 57. Energy Overrides or Seize, the moment, is now trained at level 60 instead of 59. Imperial Autoloader or Jury-Rigged Mods is now trained at level 36 from 56. So here is a little bit of a change. Why? Because BioWare is trying to reshuffle these things for some of the advanced class disciplines to make the leveling experience smoother and more enjoyable. Whether they are correct, I will leave it up to you to tell me, because I haven't leveled Gunslinger or a Sniper recently, and I honestly don't remember in details the abilities. What I do remember is that last time I played, Suppressive Fire used to be the one-shot I win button, and that makes the game very sad. Electrified Railgun or Blazing Speed is now moved to level 40, up from 36. Efficient Engineering or Dealer's Discount is now trained at level 48 instead of 44. Sector Ranger or Spacer is now trained at level 52 instead of level 48. Scatter Bombs is now trained at level 56, up from 52. Explosive Engineer or Independent Anarchy is now trained at level 24, up from 16. Currently, it's over here. Cluster Bombs or Contingency Charges is now trained at level 16, down from 20. Imperial Methodology or Insurrection is now trained at level 20, down from 24. These are the changes to the Engineering or SWTOR. Moving on to the last discipline for the Sniper and Gunslinger, Violence or Dirty Fighting. The new passive skill here is called Caustic Substance or Gushing Wounds. Corrosive Grenade or Sharp Bomb gets a 10% chance to tick twice, and Weakening Hemorrhaging Blast deals 5% more damage. Both of these percentage values are adjustable up or down to reach the discipline's target DPS, which means exactly what I told you a couple minutes ago. BioWare is balancing until the very launch moment. And these percentages, not just here but everywhere else, may or will change. The next two changes are related to the abilities at level 41. Let's see. Weakening Blast or Hemorrhaging Blast is now trained at level 42, up from 41. Little Shot or Dirty Blast is now going from level 57 up to level 58. corrosive mine or incendiary mine is now trained at level 60, up from 59. Absolutely standard changes compared to the previous classes. Nothing funny going on with the dirty fighting spec. Here comes the fun part. As all classes already we know, or at least the one that we've learned the changes of, are receiving one new utility skill for each one of the tiers. For the Sniper and Gunslinger, for the Tier 1 skillful, the new utility is called Pulse Screen. Cover Pulse or Pulse Detonator is increasing your chance to resist force and tech attacks by 20% for 6 seconds. And the second change, specifically here for the Sniper and Gunslinger, is that Calculated or Hot Pursuit is now a Tier 1 instead of Tier 2 for balancing purposes again. With the Tier 2 Masterful, the new utility Lumbering Impact Shatter Flourish Shot slows the target by 50% for the duration of the trauma effect, meaning the duration can be increased by other skills that boost the trauma duration. And because we've gained a new Tier 1 utility that was moved from Tier 2, BioWare does the same here now. Re-establish range or reset engagement is going up to Tier 2 from Tier 1. In the Tier 3 Heroic, the new utility is called Overprepared or Perfect Scheme. It reduces the cooldown of Imperial Preparation Bag of Tricks by 30 seconds from 3 minutes down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Nice reduction, although I've already seen players, especially on Reddit, asking for a much shorter cooldown because they feel neglected compared to the abilities that other classes have gained so far. And also, when you activate Imperial Preparation or Bag of Tricks, your damage reduction is increased by 10% for 10 seconds. These are the changes planned for now, and most likely going live with a very small alterations to the Sniper and Gunslinger. What is your opinion is most important, because I know that many of you play Sniper as a main or a Gunslinger as a main and know these abilities, passives and actives in much better detail than me. So share your thoughts down below in the comments, and thank you for watching this video. Of course, if you have enjoyed it, you know what to do. Share it with others or click the like button. Click it as many times as needed until it breaks. I will see you with the next one. If you have missed any of the overviews for the advanced class changes planned for patch 4.0, you can visit the playlist and see what has been announced officially by BioWare. Or, of course, if you prefer, you can go and read the mined information. It's all available. Thank you guys. See you next time. Bye bye. Remember, you can find me also on Twitch, Twitter and Facebook. For my non-Star Wars activities, I invite you to subscribe to my second YouTube channel.